Welcome back to the Car Boutiques Detailing channel on YouTube. His name's Karl.
And his name's Andy.
Now today is a special day. Periodically throughout the year we dedicate a whole day or two to testing waxes. And indeed we have been very kindly sent 4 prototype waxes from Dan Priestley, ODK Wax Junkies. And we thought we haven't actually done an ODK video on our channel.
No, we haven't. And we are very apologetic for that.
We are. Well, that's it, basically.
That's it. That's all we can say.
We're very bad men. We are both going to hell. So the actual testing the 4 waxes is for ODK themselves. So we'll do a video review. We'll test all the waxes, look at nuances. Really looking forward to that. And the bit we like is we don't know anything about it. We don't know whether it's synthetic, SiO2, graphene, natural, petroleum-based carriers, natural oil carriers, or anything like that, which makes it exciting.
It definitely does. So we're looking forward to that element.
Absolutely. So what we are actually going to do today, we are going to do a review on a rather special ODK wax. That was sort of, its genesis was on the Car Boutique Facebook group, wasn't it, Carlos?
Absolutely. So it's a ODK TCB collaboration wax that was there to help raise money for the Motor Neuron Disease Association. So great cause we were raising money for, and it's a cracking wax.
Absolutely, and you know, it's all part of the testing. I will just say, I'm not going to blow the social up his arse. We value engagement with the brands, and dealing with Dan over the last few years, he's a connoisseur of wax. Yes, he's a businessman, but you can sense the passion behind his waxes, and his engagement, his friendly, honest, non-confrontational engagement with the brand really does appeal to us.
Absolutely, does.
He's just a top bloke, isn't he?
And he is top bloke, and the range is not just waxes, he does a full range of all products. And actually one of his shampoos called Jet is absolutely one of my favourites up there, top there.
I haven't actually used that one yet.
Absolutely amazing.
Worth a review in the future?
Definitely. Absolutely.
Now, we were going to do the video of the 4 testers, but then you can't buy them, so this is why we're doing one you can still buy. Now, if you go onto the ODK website, there's variances, there's options, isn't there, what you can buy. We've obviously got the lemon and lime show wax, but what else is available?
So there's also a synthetic wax. You can get it in 2 sizes, so the 100ml pot, which we got there, you can get it in 200ml, and you get 2 different types of scents for that. So you can get the lemon and lime, and you can get Vimto. So as with anything, we're going to have to wash our car before applying any LSPs. So we did our usual. We did our citrus pre-wash. Right, as with anything, we're going to have to wash our car before applying any LSP. So we did our usual. We have done our citrus pre-wash. He's right behind me. He's really putting me off.
Sorry.
Yeah, snow foam. We then did our wheels, fallout, our contact wash. We didn't do any tar and glue this time because my car didn't need it. We then brought that inside, we dried it, and then we've done some titillation with our glass and the tyre shine. He's had to put on the cap because he's worried about his balding head.
I have got a bald spot at the back. This is true, this is true. Okay, so less of the chat. We need to get stuck into this wax, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy this because we've been testing this wax or using this wax for some time. That's why we've chosen this one. Not just because it's got the collaboration with TCB. It is a fine example to you, if you haven't used an ODK wax, of what is achievable and that user experience. So Carlos is setting up. Over to you, Carlos.
So thank you, Andy. On to testing, which is our favourite bit. So I'm going to open this up. And with ODK waxes, you always get a good pour. Oh, sorry. I'm going to have a moment to myself because the scent is absolutely insane.
Carl, stop enjoying yourself. We're shooting a video.
Lemon and lime.
Oh, we like lemon and lime.
It is gorgeous. So, as with anything with waxes, less is more. So I'm going to collect a bit on my applicator, and now obviously we're going to apply this to the paintwork. So I'm just going to put some splodges across the bonnet of my car, and then in circular motion.
I've got to say, Karl, before you start talking, I'm getting that smell.
I am. It is insanely good.
Now that squeaking, although it sounds weird, it's quite a good thing because we've really cleaned this paint up as best we can, haven't we?
Well, we have as well, for the fact that it's a show wax, so we want to show the capabilities of this. So yeah, a small amount with this wax is going a long, long way. Obviously, I'm getting a massive enjoyment of this smell.
Now that looks quite thick, but you only just did quite one quick swipe, so it's quite. It looks quite an oily, goes a long way wax.
Yes, definitely with this one. I'm just making sure I've covered everywhere as you should do.
So we've thought long and hard about this. We like the fact it's got natural oils. We like the fact that it's a natural wax because, in our opinion, that's where you get that sort of gloss enhancement, that deep shine, that glow, that warm glow from the sort of the natural waxes. And we're not worried about longevity, are we really?
No, you shouldn't be. If you're doing a show wax on your car, then longevity isn't the case with it. It is all about the aesthetics. Obviously, if you want a longevity claim for a wax, you're going down the synthetic hybrid route.
So we're not worried about chemical resistance, we're not worried about longevity, we are just concerned or focused on aesthetic improvement.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's it on terms of user experience, colours, ease of application, what we're saying?
Wow, really easy. Because
easy.
it's such an oily wax, it just spreads so easily, and you saw a small amount went a really long way.
That was one dip into the pot, wasn't it? And it's pretty much done over a third of the bonnet as well.
Absolutely.
I'm getting the smell now, so you know, real wax lovers, and I get questioned on this on the YouTube channel. Why have I mentioned sort of a negative if something doesn't smell? It's subjective, but we enjoy this smell.
It is, but as we've said in previous videos, we are very much wax connoisseurs, and it's about the whole experience when it comes to wax application. And for us, it's having a complete package. It's that easy on, let's say easy off. It's the enjoyment of applying that wax. And if we're getting all that, well, it's just such a massive tick for us.
Absolutely, but I would compromise, and so would you, Karl, that if we're looking for a show wax that is all about aesthetics and it didn't smell, we'd still use it because the main focus is the appearance.
Absolutely, the appearance is the main thing. We've used other waxes that haven't hit all our usual markers when we say we like it.
Yeah.
And they've been amazing waxes, so why would I not continue using
It's
that
a
wax?
subjective, we're just giving our opinion, etc, etc. Now, in terms of curing time, it's test and adjust at the moment, isn't it? So we're going to do the swipe test at 30-second intervals, and we'll come back when we've got that information.
Absolutely. So now time for removal. What I will say with this one is our sweet spot seems to be about a minute. So if you work that in terms of when applying, you're probably going to be applying it on one panel, then to the next, and then coming back straight away to that first panel and removing it there. We have found with a test panel that if we left it more than 5 minutes, it came very grabby. So just be aware that when applying this wax. So
just to interrupt there, Karl, that's probably potentially to do with the
conditions that
it's quite hot, isn't it? So you test and adjust like any wax.
Absolutely. So there we go. I'm removing it now. It's coming off an absolute dream.
Oh, that's a lot better, isn't it?
Yeah, that test panel we did, and we tested it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it came off, but you were going back, but
that is all off, and wow, what a finish.
Save that to the end, save the finish to the end.
Yeah, I will, but
Karl's quite an emotional being.
I am. God, if you ever see me watching some sort of rom-com, I'm in tears.
That is beautiful.
And that's how easy it is to take off.
Okay, we've been joined by Marcus, who runs his own Instagram page, or is it TikTok? Instagram, excellent. So I'll put links in the video description. We're really happy. So the question is, Karl, it's your car, are you happy to apply this wax?
Of course.
Okay, so we're going to get three opinions here. Marcus, Karl and myself are going to finish the actual vehicle, but I'm still getting the smell from this.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the appearance afterwards. We're going to do the hydrophobicity test, but let's play some ambient music and enjoy yourselves, chaps.
So we've brought the car outside, and in a minute we will do the walk round, but we're going to go and check out the hydrophobics on this car. Obviously, being at Show Wax, we're not that bothered. Only joking, because we absolutely are hydrophobic. So we're going to test that right now. So shall we start, Andrew?
Yes, let's do it. I've got my phone as I'm trying not to get too wet. Okay, let's go for it.
Let's go for it. Oh, I see. Look at that. No, look at those go. That is, again, hypnotic. Oh, that's just coming off. And look at the size of some of those beads.
Right, shall I go in to get the bead shot?
Yeah, we'll... I've got a big smile on my face.
Now, this is a show wax, remember, but...
Those beads are lovely.
We like them. Do it again. Give us another blat.
There we go, another blast. And I gotta say, I could watch this all day.
Keep going.
I'm trying to just get more and more beads, because I know we all love beads. Beads are not great for the car because obviously
well, let's get
in this weather.
Let's get some close-in shots. So, thoughts on hydrophobicity? Bear in mind, we're not that bothered from a show wax point of view, but what do we reckon? Come in, Marcus. Marcus is joining us. Go on to my mic. Marcus, thoughts?
They are really good beads.
They are really good beads. I agree. Beautiful.
I am a happy man.
Excellent.
We weren't expecting it,
no,
because like we said, it's a show wax. It's not the reason why you apply show wax, but that's
behaviour is just something else.
That's an extra bonus, which we all like to see, isn't it? Some good beadage.
We love some good beadage.
Absolutely.
And some sheeting and some hypnotic trails off the car.
I think we're all happy people. 3 happy detailers, would you say, gents?
Yep.
Beautiful. Okay, testing time over. We are going to give you a show around the vehicle, the final results, the end of our journey with this TCB ODK collab wax. And we're going to let you decide on what you think in terms of its aesthetics. But you've got 2 very, very happy faces here. Genuinely very, very impressed faces. So I do believe, Carlos, it's your turn to go first. So as always, let's go, albeit a show wax, let's go through all the parameters. So user experience well, let's talk about presentation. It goes without saying, brilliant.
Absolutely stunning presentation.
Glow in the dark, smiley face.
Yeah, so glows in the dark. So let's talk about, pour, brilliant.
Yeah.
Smell, amazing.
Pucker.
Because you got that smell the whole time you were applying that wax. It was phenomenal.
On and off?
So on, absolutely brilliant. You know,
nice
it was because of the natural waxes and oils in there, it went on like butter. Absolutely brilliant.
Yep. Removal?
Now that's where we get into a little bit of a, not debate, so...
No, we just need to give you some more information, didn't we?
Exactly.
That's all it is.
It was easy to remove as long as you kept an eye on it. So as long as we were generally almost immediately removing it as an application, it came off a doddle. If we left it beyond that, then that's when we started having some difficulties.
Yeah.
But as a rule, as long as you stick with it,
absolutely
easy.
Yeah, so I'll show you a bit of footage now where Karl was applying it and removing it in direct sunlight. Got quite grabby quite quickly. It's all to do with your humidities and temperature and all that kind of stuff. It is definitely not a wax where you go and apply it to the whole car, come back and remove it. What we suggest, generalisation, is do a panel, go on to the next one, go back, take it off and work your way sequentially around like that. But I don't know, what are we talking about? 20 degrees out here?
Around about that today.
About 1 minute, 2 minute, but we did take it off straight away and it was really good.
Oh, it was lovely as well.
Top tip when talking about application removal, thin as possible with this one. And we found, well, my technique was circles and then just do that final levelling in straight lines, but you just kept the circles, didn't you?
Yeah, I have my...
You like your circles?
I like my method, so I'll stick with it.
So really happy with that. Right now, slickness. There's a thickness, but not a slickness. Do you like that? I've been saving that one.
He's been thinking about that for a while. He's absolutely bang on. It is not a slick product.
No.
But you feel there is something on the paint. There's this, and it is a nice thickness to it. That's the only way I can describe it, is the thickness.
Absolutely. I put 2 coats on, and it doubled the performance in terms of. And this is where people disagree, but we're going to say our bit, and if you disagree, I invite you to go and buy some and then get back to me afterwards, because that's it. So gloss enhancement, colour saturation, jetting, yes, yes, yes. I don't care what people say. Yes, machine polishing gets it shiny.
I say this time and time again.
It affects the appearance.
Yeah, but I will say, time and time again. You're not going to disagree. It goes in it. But I'm going to agree, because my car, I am going to say that.
It's horrible.
It's a bit of a bugger because it's black, but by the colour saturation we got, the jetted, And I will even say this: the gloss just looks insane on the car. I will say that. I'm normally one that's hesitant with gloss, but on this one, absolutely.
But I'm not going to give my opinion, you know, and say it doesn't add gloss just because the detailing police say, well, gloss only comes from leveling the paint and all that kind of stuff. Yes, 99% does. This leaves products behind, and as a show wax, it is enhancing the aesthetics.
Definitely.
Even Marcus, who's now applying some ODK QD in the background, was really impressed with this, and he's used 2 or 3 waxes. Okay, so appearance, yes. Good accolade for it being a show wax as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not worried about longevity, we don't know, but we will monitor it. Right. Hydrophobics, which we weren't going to do, but when we thought every one of you that watches a wax, or 100,000 or however many people watch our videos, will want to know what the beading was and the sheeting.
So we weren't expecting that because it's a show wax. We really weren't.
We thought Dan wouldn't worry about that.
No, and it's all about show wax. It's all about the aesthetic. But as you'll see from the hydrophobic test,
yes,
it does.
Absolutely,
it absolutely does.
Without
you
doubt.
know, smile and a wink at the end of that, I was happy. You know, I can't say anything more than that.
Yeah, absolutely. We are just about to show you the vehicle. So our summary: would I buy it again? 100%. I'm sort of kicking myself that I haven't used an ODK wax before, and a lot of the people in the car boutique, the moderators, you know, really sing Dan's praises. So it is the start of our journey with ODK. We've used some of their liquid products, and they're all really good.
I've like I said before, Jet for me is one of my top shampoos.
Yeah. Now there is not a QD, but there's a spray-on sort of topper for waxes, isn't there? Marcus is using at the moment. Marcus, what's that called? Exhibit, which is basically a gloss enhancer. So if you are going to a show, you can use that. The good thing about Exhibit is it gives a couple of weeks protection. So you could get the aesthetic benefits of this, but then if you want to add on a bit of a boost to your longevity and protection, you might want to do that. We might do a review of that in the future. Yeah. So I think Dan's done a great job. A big thanks to engaging with the famous Facebook group at the start to get everyone's opinion, what they wanted. Dan's kept to his word. He's gone out there, produced a fantastic wax. And I'm not just saying that because it's got the TCB logo on it. We've done testing live. We don't do talkovers. We talk as we do. It smells unbelievable. So all the links will be in the video description. Remember, if you do buy, some of the money is going to go to, I always get this wrong, motor neurons disease, MNDA, which is really, really, really good.
Absolutely.
And don't forget, at night, okay, it's glow in the dark, so it's nice and scary as well.
What with that face?
Well, it is. It's a scary face. That is quite a scary face, really, isn't it?
Give your opinion if that's a scary face.
Absolutely. Anything final say?
I've absolutely enjoyed using this wax, and yeah, I'm the same as you. I'd buy it again.
It's really, really good.
It is.
I think we need to show them the walk around now. Okay?
I think we do.
Let them decide. Engage in the conversation. Share our thoughts. If you've used ODK before, tell us what you would like to see us review in the ODK range. It can be another wax. It can be any of their liquids. Anything, and we'll have a chat with Dan and we'll see what we can do.
Absolutely, because it's just a start of our journey on ODK.
It is. That's really cheesy, that,
I know,
isn't it? It's the start of our journey on ODK, but it is, alas. So
it's not you with the cheesy lines.
Well, you know, try to get a few in. Okay, so from Annie, it's a big bye.
And from Karl, it's a big goodbye.
Don't forget to subscribe and like and hit the bell button. Thank you very much. Thank you.